Hey, baby. Essentially, what happened was in OnlyFangs, from what I understand, is that they're hardcore. Whenever you die, it's a hardcore death. So that means that you're permanently gone, right? So your character's gone, everything about it is gone. It's pretty heartbroken. And it's pretty crucial. So those type of situations I can relate to in a hero shooter game. I can relate to very much so, because death means everything. Essentially, it means you're gonna reset in fights, in team fights, and it's odd because everyone has a role to play, and everyone has to abide by that kind of of that role. And communication is very key too. Whenever you're communicating in hero shooter games, and especially in competitive, you have to communicate and you have to be clear on the communication. So you go up a hill together and you die on the hill together. That's the team thing, right? So we're gonna watch Snoopy's side of it. He was the tank, or the druid. He was the druid in the group. And basically what happened was 2 people died in this run, and people are blaming people for it, and people want clarity for it, and blah 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 blah. But I don't think it's the point of who died, or like who was involved, or like even the steps of what happened. We're gonna judge every inch of it. I want to see, because they sent me this video because I thought it would be prudent for what I know as a competitive hero shooter player. So, and team is everything. I did play WoW. I still do. I play healer, so I know how it is to get blamed for literally everything. So, all right, let me see. Let's see what this. Let's see what he says.
Blaming you for the devs. It seems like there's a lot of different takes on it. Most people's take is like, as a group, things went wrong.
How may I?
I've seen like a lot of takes of that. Some people like just want to blame Pirate, which I think is just completely wrong. I think it's a complex thing. Many things happen. Like the pull we did there should not happen in the first place. But like we just did it. Like we're just a group just walking there together. The boss is patrolling into us. I body pulled when I tried killing the mage, which we should have pulled that back as well. Like there's so many things that went wrong, and I definitely have a big part of the blame in it. I do. There are things that I did that should not have been.
Off rip, he's blaming himself. Bro, you got me on this French toast. I just made a bowl. Told you, it's good.
For something special.
So off rip, he blames himself, and he's kind of like taking responsibility. I like that.
And we don't pull them back.
I want to know the context.
Yeah, but like, let me actually. So like here, right? By the way, one thing, I dashed here to catch up with their mob. If only a dash. But yeah, so we pulled them on the ramp, right? At this point, I actually can't see the nameplates down here either. But I'm a feral druid. We're killing the mage. I have to shred. I shred, right? Of course, in hindsight, I should have stayed here clawing right here and not gone further. But at this point, I walk into him. I'm standing inside the mob to shred. Now this pulls these mobs. Now this alone is actually fine. Like at this point, we are completely fine. The problem is, since we're fighting here, there's a boss patrolling, which you can see. There's a boss patrolling. Boss is coming too. Watch. I still think if we stand our ground here, we're fine.
Yep. I think so too.
But yeah, at this point, they're dying. The mage is almost dead.
Hardcore doesn't change the rules of the spells. It doesn't make things harder. Essentially, it just makes the game hard, because everything, you die, and it's classic. So everything's harder.
Call that the boss is coming.
Honestly, this was it was like bad mistake and then another bad mistake. So right there, 2 bad mistakes happened off rip, and you're kind of thinking like, God damn, shit, I kind of fucked up. So this is like a fluster moment. So this is kind of like something, your plans that you built up isn't working anymore, and now there's something else going on.
Yeah. But it's kind of too late, I think, at this point anyways. Like the boss will pull.
Yes, you can't change that.
like here as well, like I should have been more vocal that I've innervate, because I said it earlier, like when we entered, that I've innervate and they should call for it. But I should just be here like I've innervate, call for it if you need it, and that would have been big. So if I was vocal about that, I think we're good.
See,
Or like
I like how he's using accountability for himself. You know.
Yeah, the boss turns up to us. So like this whole situation is just is a bad place to be, because we're pulling things and the boss is gonna patrol into us. Like he
All right, Gabby from Vegas, let's go ahead and back your concentrate order. So our brownie batter went back in.
instantly just got blamed and flamed, like in the voice chat, and then you're gonna go on the defense, and you know, it's honestly like it was bad vibes, because like they were kind of blaming him instantly, like before we were dead. I don't know, dude. Of course, like he could have been there and probably Nova, and like I think he had ways to gain mana. There's things I could do here as well.
Okay, we got Snoopy.
It's probably
we got Snoopy's. We got Snoopy's. That's Snoopy's take on it. I fell asleep watching Summit's reaction to it.
Did you guys see? I saw that there was some drama with Pirate Software and that other little rogue muff plays League. Asmon's reacting to it right now. Oh no, brother! If it's reaching his eye.
Now, I do remember an incident when it happened to a League player played WoW a couple years ago. I don't know if I can bring up that context, but if somebody wants to ask me about it, I can bring it up. I can look it up and bring it up. But basically, Asmongold flames this other League of Legends player for playing classic WoW, and he flamed him hard. And the dude went in his chat. I remember this, and the dude went in his chat and was like, "Bro, why are you flaming me? I'm new." And he goes, and basically Asmongold, well, you never made that apparent, so that's not my fault. Very weird. Very weird. That was a couple of years ago. That was just weird to me that he did that. And he's always talked down on other people's coming into the WoW space. He has always talked down on people with that. And I don't know if that's like an ego thing, but you see it very much in this beginning. This is what I remember. I only watched like 2 or 3 minutes of it. But
Eyeballs. Oh, Zach Roar. He's on his other one. Okay. My man's side channel has 10 times the viewers mine does. My main does. God, when you think you're doing good in life.
Giga wrong. Guys, I know more about this game than anybody in chat.
The rogue that pull
I'm
up.
having somebody who just spammed a CC at a boss that's immune to CC tell me that I'm wrong about a game that I've played for 20 years.
that's not the point, though.
He's
This
just too
is
loud.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing that you're trying to rationalize this in even the slightest amount of way. As much all anybody knows is wrong.
You want to
No,
know
no.
something? A simple
So
rogue
Pirate can do no
distract,
wrong.
and there's no
It's
issues.
not about...
Bro, hit a distract,
God,
homie.
people on Twitch are so fucking good.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with who did it. It has to do with who said what and did what. The person doesn't matter. It's not relevant who the person is.
Oh, he's arguing with Yamato.
100K people all saying that you're wrong? No, they're not.
It was literally the only option. It's how he runs and doesn't look back. Was it questionable?
About what?
Listen. Oh, no.
On Miro.
My
Things work
God.
faster on the new
Relax, brother. Relax. Why are you jumping down my throat immediately, Swift? I haven't even given the full opinion yet. What the? Listen, man, it's not questionable. Pirate was playing a little safe there. Pirate played safe and didn't really think about his teammates. A little safe. Well, Chet, you want me to start shitting on the guy who's got 40,000 viewers or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, just listen. He roached out. What do you want me to say, man? I'm just trying to make it in this WoW area. But yeah, you're 100. Listen, dude. Yamato, learn how to do something on Rogue besides DPS. Okay? Your distract is stupid good for controlling anything you want before a pull, during a pull, not to let anything into your pull, okay? Learn how to not just DPS, brother. Rogue is a control character. And yo, Pirate Software, bro, you f***ed up, man. You f***ed up. It's just because you don't have mana at one point in time doesn't mean you don't get mana ticks back. You even used a blink after that and an ice barrier. So there's mana to be spent somewhere else without a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
And he had a mana gem. I saw that from watching Snoopy's point of view.
As a long-range character, need to stick around in moments like that. Even if you want to be the furthest guy to the door, or the closest guy to the door, rather,
brings back mana.
Then you still need to stick around a little bit to, like, you know, help teammates. And I just don't. Mage is a huge the class. Not even just a huge class. It's the class to do that. You both up. Oh, that's just all there is to it. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna flame you about it because, you know, I don't expect you to play perfect WoW. But yeah, you up. You know. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting blackballed from the WoW section now, boys. Goodbye. Your model got rage baited.
Hey, just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
What's on me? Sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot. Yeah.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am
This
I
is
walking? Look
savage, but come on, man.
Innovate you?
Killed it.
Yeah, you made the call. You made the call that got the priest killed.
But if the mage was there, they would have been able to do it. What do you see here? I see two mobs, right? And they were fighting one mob. So one mob was at 30%. So at this point, he's probably at 20%, right? This mob's at 20%. That's a boss, or the boss is behind him. Or this is the boss, and the people they're fighting is behind him. That's just one other character. These little hyenas are very easy. We can do a blizzard, take those out, polymorph the fucking side guy, burn down this motherfucker, and then burn down the boss, burn down the polymorph guy. Isn't that right? Can't you do that? Is that something that you can do? Even with just a very little mana, you can do the mana gem, do that, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. In worst case scenario, you don't have enough mana, you can polymorph the guy and at least burn down with a little bit with your wand and help that shit out, like, right? Like, you can, like, the ads, like the hyenas. I feel like this is easy, right? I don't play WoW competitively, so I don't know.
What?
It was not salvageable.
What?
You didn't have the mana. You didn't have the damage. People
Even if it's not salvageable,
wouldn't have happened.
even if it's not salvageable, you still have to kite it out with your teammates, though.
Yep. Agreed.
It doesn't matter.
Agreed.
If it's salvageable, you're the mage. You help your teammates leave.
Of course he is. He's doing one.
But
DPS,
can I
he's
please
37
explain what the entire issue was even about? Why do you refuse to call me for content? It's for sure interesting.
There's a lot of people, bro, like, no distract. Well, you can't distract in combat. I mean, that's not his, to be fair, that's not his fault.
Yeah, it is. What are
So
you saying,
even
Asman?
called for him to
You're
stop. Can I
wrong.
Please explain what the entire issue was about. Why do you refuse to call me for content if it's for sure interesting? Because
He wants to blame the rogue, but not blame the mage. But then says
I don't want
the
to.
distract
That's the
wasn't
reason.
his fault.
I don't want to talk to you.
You're crazy.
That's the reason.
He should have distracted,
I'm not
and
gonna sit
Pirate should
around
not have
and
run
a
out.
Debate with you.
Yep.
For why somebody else is
I've got to be.
wrong,
I think I'm
that they
missing something
listen to
too.
your
I feel like
call.
I'm missing something here.
It's a waste of everybody's time.
See, this is the same attitude he had for the other league player, and this is the part I haven't seen. This is the part I haven't seen. But this is the exact same attitude he's using on the last league player. It's like he's talking down on him and rage baiting him.
What? No, I want to see it.
He doesn't blame him for the deaths. Yeah.
Wait, people died in that bitch?
Nama feels like a good player, but what toxic behavior? Yeah.
Jesus, bro. Why is...
And so anyway, this is it.
He's rage baiting.
Who's this clown? Like, man, do you be the content? Yeah, it's sad, bro. Anyway,
Damn, bro, why is he roasting Yamato that badly? Like, he fucked up one thing, not distracting the boss when he had an opportunity. But I don't expect every rogue to see that opportunity and do it, right? So that's out the window. But from that point forward, Yamato's not, like, in a terrible wrong, is he? Let me watch this whole clip. Somebody give me this whole thing. Maybe I'm missing something.
I feel like I'm missing
Maybe I'm
something
wrong
too.
here. Let's find out. Yamato made the call to run, then called the healer back, which resulted in her death. Gotcha.
Adventures log.
Okay.
Day 14.
That's a weird context. That's weird context. You're dying. That's a very weird context. What that guy just said in chat. I want to know the full context of that.
Okay, this is Yamato.
What are you talking about? Why am I walking?
No, this isn't Yamato. This is wait. Who the f is this? This is Snoopy.
Innervate you?
Okay.
Just kill
Innervate.
Innervate the healer. Kill the mastiffs. We got this.
War something? War some now?
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot.
I mean, bro, literally, what am I supposed to do for you? I mean, brother, man, literally just like a blizzard right there, literally saves the entire group. War stomp into a blizzard saves the entire group.
Yeah.
There's more on the way.
Oh, now he just attracted more. He just attracted more mobs. If they did not run, they stayed on the first incline. Pirate stayed with them and used his knowledge that he keeps saying that he has. Every clip I see of Pirate, he's boosted up how much he knows. I get ya. I don't know shit. But motherfucker, if I know something and I'm bragging about it, especially in a space where I grew up in, and didn't he help develop this game? I don't know, man. Instantly lost a little bit of respect for that guy. Instantly. Just as a gamer. Just like, I don't know, bro. Yeah. We're 6 minutes in, and it really doesn't look good for this guy. It wasn't all his fault, but they could have salvaged it. I think so. Okay, so Yamato has a mind of a competitive gamer, and then Pirate has the mind of a casual MMO player. Those two combining in a competitive MMO game, I feel like there's going to be some miscommunication steps there going on. As Pirate, as a mage, and as a team member, you should not be running away. You should be at least communicating that you're running away, and you're not. You should at least communicate how to solve this issue. You did not. He just gave up. That's what I'm seeing. He just gave up. He ran away and let his teammates die.
Now we're gonna wait.
Musara?
Dude, come back right now in Nova form, bro. Why are you blinking backwards?
Run.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
It doesn't matter. They don't die here.
I can taunt last.
Right? Like only Sarah dies? I mean, bro, Snoopy's close to dying if anything. He dies too, doesn't he? Oh.
I don't think I cannot.
Nah.
Also,
Run out.
Chat, come on, bros. Listen. I'm gonna call WoW how I see WoW. Okay? Without me knowing names, any of that shit, bro, your mage can't be just chilling, bro. Like, bro, when you're here, Pirate, they're here. They're finally catching back up to you. You finally have some mana. You use it. You stare at them. You turn.
And this is not all while going that he has a mana gem in his inventory. He has a mana gem and a mana pot. I don't know if he's used the mana pot, but he does have it.
Turn around. You can't see it, but he blinks away.
And there's an innervate.
Run.
There's no way. That's not this. Like, listen. Doesn't matter who it is. That's not the play. Okay? Nope. I don't really want to make enemies or any of that shit. I'm not trying to hurt feelings. Maybe the calls were bad. Maybe Yamato made a couple ups on like whether it was salvage, you know what I mean? But still, man, it literally is salvageable if the mage goes back. It's maybe not salvageable in the way where you kill shit, but you're definitely in the we all escape alive.
Yeah, I agree.
Boss can't be slowed. Boss is immune. Yeah, but it wasn't the boss that was killing them. You know what I mean?
It wasn't the boss's fault. I mean, it wasn't the boss that was killing them.
It wasn't just the boss. It was like the guy who dies at the end dies to all the dogs. Ozzy's has the boss. Ozzy's getting by the boss, right?
Run.
Poor guy Snoopy here, dude.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
Like, bro, just turn the corner and drop a blizz for your boy. Oh, he just gets killed by the dogs. Like, bro, you can't tell me that a blizzard doesn't help with that.
Yeah.
But no, it's the rogue's fault too, though. I'm sure. I haven't watched the whole clip. I'll watch the whole thing, actually. Let's watch this. Dude, I thought this guy was Yamato. I always thought, whenever I thought of Yamato, I always pictured this guy. I always thought he was him. So, dude, we see
coming
the
too, watch out.
boss.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall.
Yamato has a significant
Run,
amount of time to hit.
Can you target down
I mean,
here?
bro, he has like, hold on, let's look at the time here from the call.
Boss is coming too. Watch out.
Boss is coming to, Yamato's right here. 1,
Yeah. Well, I got
2,
shield wall.
3,
God damn
Run,
it.
run,
4,
run,
Just
run,
run.
run,
Keep
run.
targeting
5. Bro, we've got 5 seconds before he even gets involved. Pirate is 1 HP. But that's just a model of his. That's not real. I don't think he actually knows his
I can
HP.
target him. Yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the mastiff. Yeah, target them, man. Kill the mastiffs.
No.
Also, are you fine?
It's like you
You
can't
can
slow that
anything,
guy,
man.
right? So
You can just
Heal him,
kill
heal
them.
him, heal him,
they
heal
just
him.
need to get
Just kill me,
going.
Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me. Sitting bear form.
Snappy, just run.
I can
He's
help
not
one.
even
Yeah,
turn. See,
yeah,
chat,
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Why are
Okay?
you
Listen to me.
He's not even turning, bro. He's not even looking. He's not even saying anything. He is just dipping, bro. There's no way you go around that. He ratted that out. He roached out. That's crazy.
Okay, listen to me. Again, I call WoW how I see it. It's not about the person here. All right? He's running around.
The Wooble sent me some crochet kits to try out, and I've
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Corner,
Grenades,
I got last
anything.
stand.
right? After he dropped that blizzard, there was not even a camera look
Heal him,
anymore.
heal him, heal him.
Yeah, just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me. Sitting bear form.
Snappy, just run.
I think
I can help lot. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, bro, he's not even looking behind him to check and see if he needs to run, to see if he can help someone. He's just running,
Pirate, why
bro.
are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am I
Blinked once.
This is savage, but come on,
Innovate
man.
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innovate. Innovate. Innovate.
Innovate the
Use
healer.
Nova, bro,
Kill the
come on.
mastiffs. We got
He
this.
heals.
In the sense of
War something.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
This is not a good time to have a conversation about that either, right? Like,
kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More.
pulled
There's
another
more on the way.
pass.
More on the
Run.
way.
I mean, he's literally gaining mana while.
His ego just got struck. You hear that conversation that he said? He wanted to make that point across very clearly. That's ego. That's ego. That's crazy ego. What am I supposed to do for you? That's not what you're supposed to say as a teammate, man. That's not what you're supposed to say as a teammate, bro. You're an MMO player. You're a casual MMO player. And you're talking like that to one of your teammates and then gets 2 of them killed because of that statement.
While they're dying, right? 700, 800.
The mastiffs can be ice nova.
Just drop 500 of it on a shield, right? But it doesn't really utilize the
away.
shield, just blinks with
Sorry.
it. So it's like, dude, listen. You know me that just got done bitching at Maui and Geronimo for roaching out. Like, dude, that's more of a noticeable one. I feel like. I don't know what's going on with the rogue call. Someone give me the rogue POV here. Aspen defending pirate. Okay, let's see.
my God,
Man, listen,
dude.
I don't know shit about WoW apparently, so let's see.
I know more about this game than anybody in chat. I'm having somebody who just spammed the
We just saw
CC
this.
at a boss that's immune to CC tell me that
It's
I'm
not-
wrong about a game that I've played for 20 years.
So did pirate.
This is embarrassing.
But it's not about the boss. It's about all the mobs that are with the boss.
It's embarrassing.
You
that
think
you're
like just because you can't CC the boss, like nothing else deserves to be CC'd?
trying to rationalize this in even the slightest amount of way.
Well, I am right now.
As much as
like, I'm
this is
doing it right
wrong.
now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Pirate can
are.
do no wrong.
You're not wrong that the boss can't be CC'd, but that doesn't just automatically assume nothing else needs to be CC'd. The boss is not the only issue there.
It's not about
In fact, the druid dies to the dogs. Is rage baiting?
God,
Listen. I don't know all these futuristic things that people like to do, rage bait, any of that bullshit. I don't care. I'm calling shit as I see it, all right? As a human being.
The only thing Asman knows is
I don't give a who's
Go
baiting
on
what.
Twitch
I'm
yourself.
calling it. See it.
It has nothing to do with who did it. It has to do with who said what and did what.
No, that's wrong. That's what are you talking about? He literally just calls his mage back to help them.
Person doesn't matter. It's not relevant who the person is.
What are you talking about, brother? What the are you talking about? What you just said makes no sense. I think if you had to choose who was in the wrong here, gameplay-wise, it's the mage. Listen, I don't give a who's behind the character, okay? I'm not mad at the person, okay? I'm not. In any way, don't care, all right? It's the mage had serious problems there. Like, you can't, there's no way you're gonna watch me do what the mage did and not call me on that, chat. There's no way you guys would rip me a new asshole for that. Don't even try to fucking say you wouldn't. Don't be mad at me for it, dudes. Okay? I like everybody. Okay? I don't got any issues with people.
This thing is that Pirate is supposed to be this voice of a person who's played WoW a really long time, who knows everything, and when it comes down to it, he panicked like a roach and did nothing for his group. Disgusting. And then he doesn't go back on it. He acts like it's the right decision. That dude. Holy shit, ego. At least accept that you did the wrong thing and you killed your friends. The craziest thing.
Okay, those were actually
I wonder what Asmongold would say to Ompy about this opinion.
All right, on the next
I'd like to hear
troll,
that conversation. Wait, this was like a weird timestamp one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think moral of the story is you're in a group, regardless if it's hardcore, regardless of the stakes. You're in a group and you're doing a dungeon, and that means that you guys are going in together, fighting dangers together, and trusting each other to do each other's roles. That was no communication by Pirate. An experienced WoW player could tell you that was salvageable, and an unexperienced WoW player, been out of touch for years, could tell you that you definitely could have done that. Maybe I'm being over exaggerating by saying that you had to have thought about all these things, because whenever you're in the thick of shit, it's hard to think properly, and that's what separates casual from competitive. And I think that's why Yamato saw the vision and Pirate didn't. Yamato saw the vision and Pirate didn't. And Yamato saw the potential in his teammates as a good leader should, and Pirate didn't. He just didn't believe. And when that happens, your team's going to crumble very fast. As a hero shooter, you always want to express your doubts. So that way you can extinguish any type of bad behavior or bad habits you're going to have in that fight. That's just how it is. It's just your mental fucking with you. Later on in the video, you can watch it. It's I'm gonna have descriptions in the bottom on it, but you can see that Summit actually watched even further, and Pirate explained why he didn't want to die, and it's because he is the highest enchanter in the guild, and so he's very important. Apparently, that's fine. Don't do dungeons. Make an alt. Don't do dungeons. If you don't want to risk it, then why do you expect other people to risk it with you? You know? Why take equal of the compensation if you're not going to do everything? If you're not going to live up to your full potential? That's like filling out an application at a job, and there's a little thing, can you do everything that we ask you to? And you have to say yes or no. And you click yes, and then you go to get the job, and like, oh, I can't do that because I had surgery. Well, you should have said that. That doesn't matter now, does it? So it all depends on your version of what's a good teammate and what isn't, right? And in here, shooter game, if you made those type of decisions, you would not excel. And in fact, people would not want to play with you. People would think that you're kind of weird and you're toxic. I like Pirate. I think he's a very great guy. I think he's a very nice man, and he's a very good content creator. However, that is not how you do things. Be professional. Say I'm sorry. I made a mistake. That's it. See you guys.